Hey guys, Dustin here, CEO of 630. Today I'm going to show you the best bikes if you have balance issues. Stay tuned. All right, so today we're going to talk about the best bikes for balance issues. Before we jump in though, hit that subscribe button below, stay in touch with us here at YouTube, be the first to know about all the content we're doing, new product releases, and giveaways we do monthly and weekly. So hit subscribe. Okay, so today I'm going to talk to you about the best bikes if you have balance issues. Balance issues are a very common occurrence in our world, in our life. I myself have some dizzy spells. When I get up really fast, I get dizzy. I sometimes also get really dizzy lying on my back. Vertigo sort of runs in our family. So this is something that also affects me. And it's a very commonly commented thing, is a lot of riders are dealing with balance issues, or they're not comfortable being on two wheels. Maybe the balance issues don't affect them normally, but they don't feel confident in their balance enough to be on sort of a standard normal bicycle. So very common question, comment we get a lot. So today I want to show you a whole range of bikes, from if you have the least amount of balance issues, what bike is best, to if you absolutely cannot balance on two wheels, what's your best option. It's a dead giveaway kind of, it's a trike, but there's other options too, including adult training wheels, things like that. So I've got 4 options here, coincidentally, all of them in the navy color, but I'm showing you more today about the frame style than the actual colors. All of these bikes are available in a range of colors. They can be ridden unisex. The frames are the same for all of them except this one and what we call a men's version. But again, unisex, different color palettes available. Don't forget, you can find them all on our website, sixthreezero.com. So I've also brought along a tape measure, because I realize if you are experiencing balance issues, getting on and off the bike, mounting and dismounting is going to be a very important thing. So let's start with our first bike here. I'm going to wheel it over. This is our Every Journey. This happens to be the 7-speed internal. Now, the Every Journey is what we call a forward pedaling designed bike. What this means, the pedals are actually shifted about 5-6 inches forward from where the seat is. Typically the pedals fall directly below the seat. Pedals are shifted forward. What does this mean? It means the bike, the rider can be lower to the ground while still getting proper leg extension, because with the pedals forward, you're getting the additional 5-6 inches in leg extension while being lower to the ground. So the benefit, if you still feel confident riding on a two-wheeled bike, but you want something where you can stop easily, you can put your feet flat, even with the proper adjustments, this is the bike for you. What I mean by that is when you stop, your feet can be flat on the ground, but when you're riding, you're still going to get the necessary leg extension because of the shifted forward pedals. Now, obviously this bike's not perfectly adjusted to me, but if I wanted to, I could raise the seat up and I can kind of show you. This is going to be a little, that's actually a little bit too high. Sorry about that. Let's just try to bring it down here. Maybe right about there. Okay. So you can see feet are flat, but then when I go to pedal, I'm still going to get the extension I need. There we go. Now you can see my legs almost just a little bend, which is perfect extension on the downstroke. So it's great if you feel like you're worried about when you're stopping, you want to have control, you want to easily get your feet down. You know, this is for someone that generally your balance is okay, but you want that extra bit of safety. So I'll go ahead and measure here too. You can see the step over height to get on and off. Let me go ahead and measure it from the back. That'll be a little bit easier. So the step over height is just under 20 inches. And another common question is the seat in its lowest position. So we'll go ahead and take that measurement for you right here. And so to the top of the seat, you're at about 30.5 inches. So If that's helpful, you can also do a rear leg swing over, but it's easier to bring your leg through here. So I'll just do a quick demo of this bike through the parking lot, nothing crazy. Show you how it works. Always wear your helmet. And actually, Nate on camera, you can probably just stay on foot. I'll just do a quick loop. Nothing too far. So let me go ahead and get the seat up. There we go. Okay, back to where I need it. Okay. Now, 2 ways to mount. Again, if you're having balance issues, put your pedal in the down position. Just step through like this and slide back. Kick your kickstand up. And very easy, just go through a little cruise. Now, when I'm going to come on this side of you, when I come to a stop, you can see feet very easily flat. Put the kickstand down, pull your leg through, and we're off. So, minimal balance issues, just want extra safety. Every Journey is your best option. Comes in single, 3, 7, and 21 speeds. And the model we have featured here is the internal 7-speed version. Now, moving on to the easy boarding. Now, this is a very similar setup to the Every Journey, except the pedals are only about 4 inches forward versus this one at the Every Journey at about 6. So you're not going to be able to go as low to the ground and get the leg extension, but you're still going to be able to be lower to the ground, but the step over height is much lower. The step over height on this one is only 11 inches, and the actual seat height is 32 inches. So you can see seat's a little higher, but a lower step over. So the good thing about this one, though, is very easy on and off. Step through and you're on. And you can very easily slide back onto the seat. Now, you're still going to be able to get your feet very close to the ground. The benefit to this one is if you have balance issues and you ever feel like you may have to get on and off the bike easily, or I'll say bail off the bike, you can really just kind of pull your leg out very easily and let the bike fall away from you should you need to. So the other thing I'll mention about all these bikes, they're all aluminum, so they're pretty light, so easy to handle, especially if you're not comfortable balancing, maintaining the weight. The lighter, the better. So, and they all have very ergonomic riding positions. So this one's gonna ride very similar to the Every Journey. We're off. Let me go ahead and adjust the seat here, sorry. So we can see, and just for, I'm 5'10", so everyone knows how tall I am. So that's a little bit too high. Okay. Probably still a little bit too high. Okay, that should do the trick. All right, so you can see I'm actually gonna be up on my toes a little bit more than the Every Journey, but still, good ability to balance and control the bike. It's gonna be the dismounting that will be the easiest. So very easy to balance, steer, control the bike. And I'll show you the stopping. So come in for a stop, put your feet down, and very easily just dismount. So it's great if you have balance issues because very easy to mount and dismount, easy to control the bike, easy to get on and off. Now, again, it's still 2 wheels, so there will be the need to balance. Now, an option for all of these is adult training wheels, basically a 26-inch wheel training wheel. They exist. You can also put those on any of these bikes for added support. So that's an option if you want to add another layer of the ability to balance. Okay, now, our last 2-wheeled bike, this is called the relaxed body. Now this one gets you even lower to the ground with an even more extreme forward pedaling. So this one has the pedals actually moved forward 9 inches. And let's go ahead and just measure this right now, just to see. So this one, if we're measuring from the bottom, so the seat, this is a little bit of a challenging measurement. I stand corrected. So this one's 5.5 inches forward from the seat. And this one is actually 6.5 inches. So 6.5 inch forward pedaling. What did I say on this one? 5 inches on this one. And this one's 9 inches forward. So this one, and then let me measure the step over height here. So the step over height of this one is 18 inches. So lower step over than the Every Journey, higher than the Easy Boarding, but you're going to be much, much lower to the ground. So this is basically, I can probably even lower the seat even more. Now we do have the rear rack, so you can always remove the rear rack if you'd like, and that would allow the seat to go down even further. But, and actually, I did the leg over the top, but you can step over. Now in this case, because you've got 9 inches of forward pedaling, you can see that I have my leg on the ground with like a completely bent knee, easily sit here. I got complete control. And when I still put that pedal out here, I've got almost exactly the amount of knee bend you want on that downstroke. So you're still gonna be able to get a good amount of pedal power. Now, standing up on hills on this bike will not be an option. But again, if you have balance issues, I'm assuming, and maybe I shouldn't assume, but you probably don't want to be tackling super aggressive hills. So, put my foot here, and put my kickstand up, and let me just swing around. Okay, so again, very safe, very comfortable. Handlebars are here. You can adjust these to whatever position you like. They really come towards your body. And I can push off. It's really a totally different ride from the Easy Boarding and the Every Journey. And now when you come to a stop, very safe, easily get your feet down. Don't worry about being raised up. You get that leg extension by having the pedals move forward. So, great option, and this is a very, very comfortable bike. I really enjoy riding it. Okay, now, last but not least, if you obviously experience really bad vertigo, balance issues, you're just not capable of balancing on 2 wheels, even though you can put adult training wheels. Last but not least is tricycle. So this is our Every Journey electric tricycle, which is missing the chain guard, but this also comes in a body ease version with a little bit lower step through. In this case, and actually I have my tape measure here, so this is gonna be nearly the same frame. We lowered the step through on the trike a little bit more than the standard bike. So the step over on this is 18 inches. If I remember correctly, it was about 20 inches on the normal one. And with the seat at its lowest, it is 32 inches. And actually, I think the Every Journey is 32 inches because I had the bike tipped over, so if I brought it up, it would have been the same. But let me measure this one. So the seat height on this one's actually 29 inches. The relaxed body is 29 inches with the seat at its highest point. Sorry, lowest point. And let me measure the Every Journey again. Okay, and let me tilt this up so it's actually upright. Actually, yeah, this one's 30 inches. So the Every Journey's lowest point is 30 inches. And now the relaxed body is 29 inches, but if you were to lower that remove the rear rack, if you wanted to focus on getting that seat lower, you can actually lower it another 3 inches. So the lowest seat position would be 26 inches high. So tricycles are great. If, balance is a real issue, mounting and dismounting is easy. You never have to worry about the bike tipping. They're easy to steer. You can go at a leisurely pace. Again, we have this in a standard version. This is our electric version. But mounting and dismounting, super easy, right? So seat's a little bit loose here. Let's go ahead and tighten that down. Okay. Step right through and hold the brake when you get on. And of course, you're totally balanced. So let me swing around here. Stay with me. Coming back. So here I am. And again, I'm 5'10", so let me raise the seat up just a little bit. Right about there should be good. Step through. Yeah, great. And so you just go as you see fit. And turning, in trikes, you do want to try to lean into the turn a little bit. But don't have to worry about keeping the bike upright. Ride super smooth, super easy. Come to a stop. And again, no hands, very easy. I can just come forward and pull my leg off. So, best option if you really are not comfortable balancing on 2 wheels is a tricycle. And all 4 of these bikes are currently available. Our electric trike is on back order as of today. When you see this video, though, it might be back. So again, in order of what I believe to be, if you have balance issues, but you can still balance, you've got the Every Journey, the easy boarding, and the relaxed body. If you really need to be on 3 wheels, the tricycle, but don't forget you can add training wheels to any of these bikes. So I hope that helps. I hope it answers questions or helps you find a bike if you have balance issues. If you have any other questions, comment below or email us, the team at sixthreezero.com, or call us 310-982-2877. And don't forget, go to our body fit quiz on our website. Take the body fit quiz. It'll ask you some questions about your body and your life, and our proprietary algorithm will recommend the perfect bike for you. And don't forget, we have a 365-day return policy. If you don't love your bike in 365 days, send it back, no questions asked, no money out of your pocket. Lastly, join our Facebook Pedalers group and download our app. Our community has a lot of great riders in it. Our Pedalers group, you can ask questions, see how others are riding, see what bikes they're riding, and ask them, what bikes do you think are good for balance issues? Tons of information. They can even show you how to accessorize your bike, what accessories they have, and then download the app, ride along with other riders, track your rides, be a part of the community, comment on others' posts in the feed, and share your rides to social media. So, thanks for sticking around, and don't forget, it's your journey, your experience. Enjoy the ride.